Be the solution. Hi, it's Maria Quattrone from Remax at Home, and be the solution. Sorry, I had technical difficulties, but be the solution is our number one core value at MQA. And how did that come about? So in March of 2020, when the world shut down due to COVID, we decided that I was going to launch a podcast. Actually, first, we're just going live on Facebook and a couple other platforms, mainly Facebook. And we came up with Be the Solution. And so first it was, okay, we're going to have a podcast. What's it going to be called? And I sat there and thought, I said, what is it that we do? Like, what do we do? How do we help people? And so I remembered back when the market was like super, super tough in 2007, 2008, 9, 10, 11, and started to turn. And I remember, we work with expired listings for sale by owners. And I said, we're the solution. We solve problems. And that's how we came up with the motto, Be the Solution. And that is how the podcast came about, the name of the podcast. But the podcast came about because there was no leadership in Philadelphia talking about real estate. Literally, the leaders were saying to everybody, oh, let's take a few weeks off and we'll see what happens and everything's going to be okay. And I was like, no, everything's not going to be okay. And we're shut down in Pennsylvania. And I'm going to broadcast live as much as I can. So I went live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 12 o'clock. I didn't even know what I was doing. I would have friends on. I would interview them. I would just ask people what they're doing for their clients to move things forward and how they're being safe, et cetera, et cetera. And so it took on a life of its own. But it also took a life of its own in our MQA community. And our number one thing is to be the solution. So that's the solution for the clients. That's the solution for our family. That's the solution for our friends. That's the solution in our environment. Don't come to me with a problem. Come to me with a solution. And then if it's not the right solution, we can work it out and we can talk about it. But let's come to a solution and let's not sit there and say, what should I do? What should I do? Oh, the world's falling apart, Chicken Little. But be the solution. And so that's what we do. And we are the solution today. I know a lot of properties aren't selling. There's nothing happening in a lot of cases, but we are still selling real estate. And we are getting shit done because that's what we do. We're the solution. A lot of people, a lot of agents don't know what to do right now. We know exactly what to do because I've been in this for almost 20 years. Davra's been in it for 40 years. And we know exactly what to do to walk through this type of environment. And we are exceeding right now, getting lots of listings, helping sellers. Yes, it's slower to sell things. It's not selling in a week or 2 weeks, or in some cases, depending on the property, in a month. But that's our job. Real estate never sold in like a week before. It just didn't. So days on market are longer. So you have to just keep talking to your sellers, keep talking to your buyers, keep laying the foundation and talking to them and future pacing what's to be expected, right? So that's what I'm doing and teaching my staff, our agent partners, about what that looks like. How do you walk through it? How do you keep showing up every day? You do, because this is what we do. This is our heart and soul. Real estate is a big part of us. It's not all of us. It's not all we do, but it's a huge part of what we do. And so being the solution, I will stand by that forever. We are the solution. We are the solution. If you're an agent to move your business forward, we are a solution. If you're a buyer, to find that great property for you, we are the solution. If you're a seller who's thinking, how am I going to get these things sold? I know what to do. I've done this. I've gotten so many sellers out of so many bad situations When the market was difficult in '07, the ones that listened to me, they made out well. In '08, they hadn't listened. They weren't doing as well. '09, worse. 10, a little bit better. People finally, even there was a financial crash in 2008, September 8th. Lehman's brother crash, Bear Stearns out. Yet consumers still didn't get it. The real estate market was in a very bad and difficult state. There was no jumbo financing to be had. We had a group of listings. Actually, there were 9 homes at 333 Green Street. We just launched them 3 weeks after the market crash at $599. I told these sellers this should be marketed at $499, $525 max. And you know what? The conventional loan ended at $500. So what happened? Properties didn't sell. We worked our ass off to get them sold. But yet, they had their own agenda, didn't listen to me. I told them the numbers and their performance way before, actually performing them at 450. And I remember this, and this was in 2007. A long time ago to remember all of this. So what happened? They ended up renting a lot of them. We ended up selling one cash because it's the only person that could buy it was if they were buying it cash or putting a huge amount down. Because at this time, $599 was a lot of money. It was different than $599 today. But we were the solution. We found solutions to the problems back then. So many sellers, expired listings. I excel at that because I know exactly what to do to get these properties sold. And our team knows what to do because I've trained them. So our number one core value is to be the solution. If you want the solution, come talk to me. If you're an agent who is trying to figure out what they're going to do, come talk to me. We have opportunities. We have almost over 30,000, people in our database that I talk to every week through my videos. And I know that you know this because you get my videos and you get my marketing. And so every day, my commitment is to be the solution. My commitment is to bring the information to you and to be in contribution and to be the lighthouse that people are looking for to succeed in today's market. So I'm here, Maria Quattrone. So come talk to me. And with that, it's Sunday. Let's make it a fantastic week. And let's go get them. The birds shit the bed. That's their problem. Our problem is to keep moving ourselves forward. And I wish everybody a fantastic week. And